to also recognize the persons whose efforts have made it possible, and that is the person of Mr. Osagie, who we all know here in Aachen, and is the president of Edo United Aachen. Mr. Osagie, thank you very much. Mr. Ambassador Dion Osagie, we all know he is the founder of God Sent Foundation. He has been in existence, and if you are used to the social media, especially Facebook, you see that he's been doing a lot of work in trying to reach out to the less privileged ones in the society who have been left out. And we say most of us who are here today is as a result of the fact that our leaders have failed us. Nigeria is well known all over the world to be a country that is blessed with a lot of resources. But because our leaders have failed us, we have to fend for ourselves, struggle, and that's what has driven most of us out of the country to take Europe as our second home. In order to cut it short, Mr. Osagie, for a forum like this to be organized for you, you have to know that we in Europe, to be specific, we in Aachen, we've seen your work, we appreciate your work, and that is why some of us, or most of us, have decided to come here, to come and show our appreciation. While here, people have really been interested in seeing you, and they've seen you physically, they've met you, and some introductions were on before now. And at the same time, people are still going to ask questions that are bothering them, because like I used to say, no matter what you're doing, there are people in the society we refer to as critics, or who are suspicious, but you don't have to blame them, because we know people have taken such action at the end, they derailed when things were going good. But I've met you as a person, and we've spoken, we were together yesterday, and from the way you spoke with me, I see you as a person who is God-fearing, and even from your videos, you've really been able to put out what is bothering and what is concerning we citizens in that country, especially Edo State. Now, this occasion has been made possible by some people here, but at the same time, without you people sitting around, I don't think we'll be able to come here. Now, you've seen the poster there, Edo United Aachen have been in existence, which our president said for a very long time. It's over 20 years now. Despite the few people here, we've been able to do things which we are also doing. And we are few, but one of our aims and objectives, apart from bringing we the Edos together, we are a non-religious, non-political, and a philanthropic organization, which have been doing work in Nigeria. We went to the General Hospital during the era of Governor Lucky Gbenedion. The maternity ward there was in a state of mess. We refurbished it. Bought beds, foams, painted the place, and installed fans. We even went as far as employing 2 people to be cleaning the place, but only as a result of diverting the workers we were paying for from Germany. Those people were stopped. That apart, we've recently embarked on this project which you are into, because We here, we found that we are in Europe, we are privileged. Our people back home are suffering. We decided to embark on a project. Before then, the union sent 2 of us to Nigeria, to Benin City. We went to Benin, we made a survey, and at the end, we were able to choose an orphanage home, which is the Amandi orphanage home, Lagos Street, close to Iyaro. What we did, children's bed, 9, we paid for that, were constructed, painted, and we bought phones, blankets, bed sheets, and pillowcases. We presented it to the house. We didn't stop there. We also went on to do the painting. I will tell you that I was lucky to be one of the person who was there, and my partner shed tears. I held my tears back, but my eyes were watering when I saw the state of these children. But thank God, we were able to uplift, because we decided these are babies, newly born. No mother, maybe they were abandoned on the floor. And you know, a baby is left on the floor, that's cold, which we refer to as pneumonia. So we decided that would be what we were going to attend to. Apart from that, some doors were in a state of repair, which we put in order. The president later traveled a year later, he did the presentation. Apart from all these things we did, we bought bags of rice. Even the media carried it in Benin. It was aired as news for about 30 seconds or so, which people saw, and I remember some people called some of us and said, oh, you people, you really tried. So, to cut your story short, yours have been seen as a great work because you are an individual. You handling things which, like we all know, we have very rich people in Nigeria, in Benin City as a whole, who are so selfish and self-minded. I know there are some who are doing works that are not known, but yours have really opened the eye of people, and we all see people suffering. What really caught my attention to your work was a video of a dying man on Dawson Street, which I told you, he was crippled. Everybody was driving past. You were coming, you saw it, you stopped. What if you didn't stop? And which we know have been happening to people. They are helpless. The government does not care. You are not giving any benefit. You have a lot to fend on your own. People are working no salaries. Their children are on the street. And that you have been doing. So we really appreciate it. That's why this forum is here this evening. So in order to cut the whole story short, among us here, before now there was a live video going on which people even called me and which is going on. We have very important people in our midst here who have been in Aachen for a long time. And I will say once again, we appreciate your coming. On the high table, which I know you, maybe you don't, sitting on the far left here is Lady Mrs. Odus, Joy Odus. She's from Holland. She's the Vice President of Amb Dion Osagie. Sitting next to her is our Honorable President of Edo United Aachen. Next there is our Chief. He is also a long-time member of Edo Union, and I have to thank him for coming because I was asking after him. And here is a lady which I happened to have met yesterday, and Madam, publicly I have to thank you for your contribution. May God continue to enrich that pocket. And like I told you, please, with open arms, we are expecting you to be part of this union. And I hope you keep to your promise. I promise you, you will never regret joining us. While the lady there is Ms. Amandi. She's also a member of Edo United Aachen. Here is also our honorable, is a chief, Chief Uyi Bineweka. When we say chief, these are chiefs that are recognized in Benin City by the palace. They are not self-made chiefs. He is a member of Edo United Aachen. He's been our treasurer for over 10 years, up to 15 years. So you know the trust for money to be kept. He is the one that brings the money. It's a post that has been there, nobody is ready to take over. We have some visitors all the way from Holland, I'm told. You too, you are welcome, my brother. There's someone also from Durin, you are welcome. That's Mr. Biggie, he's also in Aachen. Then please, if I don't recognize you, you are recognized. Okay, she's known, we know ourselves. So the madams, the mothers, despite everything, you still make time to come here. You are all welcome and we thank you once again. So to cut it short, the opening prayer. I have to call on our chief, Mr. Chief Uyi Bineweka. Please, you pray to open this forum. Kupim Benin.
Manivia to the Siko and Maria Igor to get a woman, no Timano, we know Yema, they do. Maya, put them at the ambassador. If you are also that, it means you cannot worry. Okwea tena mayo na okwa tena mayo na ejendo we mudano owu ni muna worwa owu ni muna wojo owu ni muna wojo boy o eno ni muna owa mi Allah da no ro to me ro wa mi no ma mi lo ya o ege se se ka ye ke maya ni wiri ma e ma be mi ege yetiwe yawu we no we yema we ni tima no boma soye maya we ko ala mu do ma pa ma kure ma maya milona maya ga me o de tima ni ro wa e ma no bo bu si ni e yo ma so sa ba no la no de ke no tan maya no de kura ma ma e bi ya pe ni maya I wala we ko na no ni ma de o da ni o ma ida do ga de so ba no ke si ma bo we no ma dogo na roda ewe age koko o wenu ya yo go na o ya do wa o go ya o ya go na o ba se ba wa o bo se ba wa o mu bia mo ko no ewe mi no ma ye ni ala le no ya bia no ma una mi no le ma wa o de ti wa ne bi so ma ni mere wa e ya no la ke do ade we ko ya ma ya no go na la yi ti ya be go na ni ko ma yo ni la ya do mo e ma na le ma ya do mo mo ya o wese no ma yo yese do wo ko se o wa we e wi ke no ma no ri a do bo yi so ba pe je do no pa se yo no no me ti ya o so lo o to na ko na e ko oba no rekete to ba ko oba na ko ma ko yu ba o ti oba ile gbe wi e do ga do na na yi oba o e ti ma ya awa go ba ni sa no ke ba na ni ma ya ga ma ni ye do e ma mi ya ga so ta e bi si no bi ke ba do no ga o ye do na ma ya we be ma yo be news o sa ti do le do yi sa yo ni ma wo ma bona wa de wo na ma ya be ade wa ne do di ama ma ya be ade wa do ta ma be gigiri ma be si ko ma be do ma ko wa sa ba la no ke to wa no ko wa de ya ma no ga ma ne aba to ko
Thank you very much. Round of applause for those of you just coming, I will say you're welcome and thank you very much for your time to come here. We are in a forum to appreciate and listen to Mr. Ambassador Dion Osagie. I forgot. Me speaking, I'm also a member of Edo Union Aachen. My name is Michael Ubevoy. And I have to introduce the person who is making people all over the world to see this occasion. He is the person of Mr. Osazua. He is a brother and a great friend to Ambassador Dion Osagie. In fact, I have to praise his effort. He is from Spain, Valencia, and he has been assisting him in in all these stores. So the live stream we are all seeing, and the person who coordinates this movement from one country to another is he, Mr. Osagie. Thank you, and I praise you. There's something I have seen, noticed. Sorry, please, I'm not taking your time. I don't know if people are interested in these t-shirts. Okay. I don't know if people are interested in God Sends Foundation t-shirt. In fact, what Mr. Osagie is putting on, I'm jealous. So I don't know if people may be interested, but I'm interested, and maybe we'll talk about that some other time, because there's another guy who is in America who is spreading his own. So if you go on with such a thing, it's another way of raising funds for this foundation. Thank you very much. So let me now introduce the next speaker, the person who made this occasion to be possible, and for Ambassador Dion Osagie to be here in Aachen is the person of Mr. Osagie Mohammed, a business tycoon. He owns an Afro shop, and at the same time is the President Edo United Aachen. Mr. Osagie, please.
Thank you, my honorable PRO, Mr. Michael. I still recognize you as my PRO. Please. Thank you very much for your work well done. I would say, first of all, a big thanks to Mr. Ambassador Dion Osagie for coming to this wonderful occasion and for visiting our city, Aachen. And I will as well say thank to everyone present here today. Just like the first speaker have said, the formal introduction have been made, but I have a little speech here to give to everyone. Like you all know, he has already introduced my names, so I will not need to do that. I will go straight to my speech. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you all to this memorable evening. In our midst this evening, we have a man that don't need to be introduced, but his good deeds proves him. Speaking volume on his behalf, Ambassador Dion Osagie is a philanthropist, an excellent and of a very high reputation. Ambassador Dion Osagie is a man who is consistent of his unwavering concern for the less privileged in our society. He's a man that has continuously given back to the people. Ambassador Dion Osagie is a beacon of hope for the hopeless in our society. If I remain standing here to atomize his good deeds one by one, I will be standing here for a long time, and probably till the next day. Many people in our society are blessed to be able to make difference in other people's lives, but choose to zip up their wallets and handbags and equally close their eyes and ears to the pains and suffering of our people. Many people in our society have a lot more than Ambassador Dion Osagie, but choose to pretend to see and hear the cries of the unfortunate people in our society. Many people occupy positions of power and consequently have opportunity to do more, yet they do less and nothing at all. Ambassador Dion Osagie does not occupy any political position. Ambassador Dion Osagie spends his hard-earned money to execute all his philanthropic activities with occasional support here and there. Ambassador Dion Osagie opened his eyes, his heart, his arm, and his wallet to help total strangers, and this is not his natural obligation. Yes, Ambassador Dion Osagie is not aspiring for any political office and has shown every invitation and or encouragement to contest for exposed fund finance in its humanitarian activity. But let me state here today categorically that if Ambassador Dion Osagie chooses to contest for any political position, given his antecedent, I will not have any atom of doubt that he will adequately represent the interests of our people and his people. Today, I will want to join the thousands of people in our community back home that offer prayers to our Lord God Almighty on your behalf, that He grant you, Mr. Ambassador Dion Osagie, opportunity to be able to reach out to the large number of the less privileged in our society. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me give a befitting and an Aachen-type welcome to our brother and friend, the Toknandu of our time, Ambassador Dion Osagie. That is that. So I would like to hand over the mic to my honorable PRO once more. Mr. Mike, thank you.
Hello. Thank you very much, Mr. Osagie, President of Edo United Aachen, for that great speech. And I think you said it all. Please, for those of us who are here, like we said, he organizes or he has a foundation. And this foundation, like we know, is not just run empty-handed. He needs financial support, material support, moral support from anywhere. And I will say nothing will be too small or too big for us to assist him in ensuring that this foundation continues to function. Anyway, while here, there's someone we all also know on social media, which is among us here, who is standing here and even doing the live coverage. I say, let me formally welcome Queen Stainless, all the way from across the border. You're welcome. We appreciate your coming. She traveled almost an hour to come here. That's for you to see how much love people have for Ambassador Dion Osagie. Stainless, you're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
And here, we also have someone who've made this media we are using to be possible here. I think it's an opportunity. I don't know if you've met him before, Ambassador Dion Osagie. In our midst here is the one and only most wanted DJ Ike. You're welcome. He's in our midst. He's a man who has traveled all over the world. We are lucky to have him here. He flew in yesterday, and he's also leaving again tomorrow. I think Austria, Canada. I heard someone called him when I went to pick him all the way from Belgium. He lives in Belgium, the border town close to us here. So, DJ Ike, you're welcome. Now is the high point of this meeting. Let me use this opportunity to once again introduce the founder of God Sent Foundation, all the way from the heartbeat of Nigeria, Benin City, Edo State, Ambassador Dion Osagie. You're welcome. He has to address us.
All right, thank you, my SPRO. I understand. Obaga Tope. Obaga Tope. Mr. PRO, as you know, I'm a true son of Benin Kingdom. I would like that for every other meeting we have, we must first give hails to our Oba. So get a bit of how back I talk by him. How back I talk by him. You want me to talk, I have it well. Alright? I must not fail to appreciate my wife, Winifred, because today is our anniversary, but I chose to be here and she let me be here. Not many women will let. I mean, I clap for my wife. You know easy to get a wife. We're going to let you travel many countries. So women let their husband go next town, sir. But I say, why you? You know? So before we proceed, I would like for us to sing a very simple song. I'm not going to do my favorite song here. No. Okay. Toga manima, toga fui my burial. Yemi Jesu no yemi matutie, toga gele manima. One more time. Toga manima, toga fui my burial. A voice why you must say. You know, one of my greatest dreams as a young person is to see how I can create a better day for my people. My in dream now. We are only here before, like the president rightfully said and the PRO. We are only here because we left our homes to find a better day in every part of the world. I know this man very well. We grew up together. Imagine growing up in a community as a young person, growing up in a community whereby so many children sleep in the dark every night. Imagine so many children who do not eat before they go to school. Imagine children in our community who are so sick, but their parents cannot afford to take them to the hospital. This is a big failure on our leadership. But as a young person, after living close to 20 years in America, and finding out that there are so much resources that is provided to other citizens of the world, basic resources that is provided to other citizens of the world as a normal way of life, I'm challenged to make a difference. Believe me, the basic resources, now let me use Aachen for example, or Germany for example, the basic resources that we enjoy here is the most luxury that you can attain in Nigeria. The basic, see the way I can't come now, bros, you talk about this now. No, automatically in Nigeria, and they always invest. Not my fault. Because the society, the environment make you so angry. Imagine walking the streets, pom, 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 pom. Come on for there and hear grace, nobody they smile. So truly, we are products of our environment. Environment, or Jimamu, or Jimino Bunsunu. And guess what? Every one of us here has failed to make a difference. We have failed in the sense that we have forgotten where we came from. We're not going to think, say now, because here we come to help only our family member, now be changed. No. How many times each and every one of us here, how many times have we looked at our neighbor? We come from Jan, we'll go to our neighbor's house, our body, how you did, how your children. You will be surprised to know that so many children in your community, not they chop 3 times a day, not be lying, up to today. A true story of a woman. I went to Central Hospital, like you said. I always go there randomly to help them out. I went there. A mother is sick. The daughter is sick. But she could not afford just 5,000 naira to treat herself. But she could only treat her baby. Compared to a country where you get, if you're sick now, you go medical check-up, they'll treat you for free. After traveling around the world, I can't find out say, for me to make that change that I dream of, I must use myself as an example of change. You know, in Nigeria, when I do my many waka, you know, because me, I don't get better car for Nigeria, because number one, my friends in Lapisi, I've been deport me from America, say they call it stroke for ring road, and they waka around. You know, but I felt that I say, man, no good road, but you drive better car. A lot of young people, they'll come Germany, different parts of the world, they'll carry very good car. In less than 2 months, the car don't scatter because of bad road. What sense is there? So me, I get very old truck. My truck is very old. That is what I use, you know. So my brothers and sisters, now because so many of you don't see my work, that is why you are sitting here today. And I thank you guys for being here for me. One of my greatest dreams, when I come Europe, now my friend Osagie, I come see, I not come here, come do these events. You understand? I just come see my friend, I last for 2 weeks. But people started calling me that, oh, guy, you are doing a good job. Come and see us. We would love to support you. So the honest truth is, you being here alone means so much to me because there are so many places you can be. Please, I would like for you guys to have a round of applause for yourself. I beg, I will say, because on my easy for anybody at all to leave their job, leave whatever they are doing to be here. That guy is the most spice vision. That's spice vision that.
No, spice vision is in London.
You know. So, but it's not easy for anybody to leave their job, their family to be here. So I so much appreciate you. If you follow my work, you will see and say, before, now the all my power I reach, now they do. I know they go ask anybody for support, simply because of the fact that many people don't believe in our country. When you do the kind of good I do, people will think you have ulterior motive. They will say, this guy wants to become a politician, this guy is 419, this guy is scam. So I only do what I can do and leave the rest. So for this particular trip I come console, the company I said the team, I know they do this thing for close to 10 years. For those who know me well enough. For this particular trip I come, the company said the team come overwhelm me. Many support come, they come. Now I take the SO. And I don't give people so many hope to leave them behind. It's the failure on my part. You understand? So no allow, no whatever you know, not necessarily financial support, but your prayers means a lot to me. Like my friend Stanley just said, I have about 17 children now I picked up from the middle of the streets. 5 from Ring Road, 12 from one area where it is literally, but if you follow my work, you see it. Imagine those young people who live on the streets. What action which action we don't take? Say, man, these young people that they will grow up tomorrow, become armed robbers, kidnappers, then will they complain, say our community is not that good? Our community is very good. It's because that we have failed to address some of the issues that is affecting our community. That is what I'm doing. I'm not only doing it for you, I'm also doing it for me. I want my children to come to Edo State tomorrow to be safe. I want my children to come to Edo State tomorrow and be happy. The way Edo State did now, I cannot blame any parents who will not take their children and go home. It's not easy. Edo begin for where they born for this country. Where we go out, we go talk, say they have a good time. I cannot imagine it. Even some of the best schools here, there in Nigeria, are still very local. I went to the mall today, the shopping mall down the street. I see some little children, young children, where they carry come the mall, come they play. All those things, they reset children, man. People will go to school from morning to evening, no break, or a very few break, or no lunch. So many issues are affecting our community. My purpose of coming here is to challenge each and every one of us. Let us take responsibility and take back our country. We all can do something. It doesn't matter. If every one of us would say, let's sponsor one child from your neighborhood. Sponsor one child in your neighborhood. We have taken about 20 or 25 children off the streets. Go to Ogida, for example, the area where we grew up. Just go there this evening. You will see so many children that are selling pure water instead of being in school. So many children, I don't need to explain this thing because many of us know. No. Have an opportunity. And it's a little boy of today, a true story of one of my little boys that I picked on the street, Favor. Do you know that Favor has been living with me for the past 3 months? For a little boy to say they don't want to follow their mama go out. Do you know what that means? And the class said, Favor, go, I don't find your mama, go meet your mama. I said, no. For a little boy to deny their mom, that should tell you that there was something that was missing in that family. And guess what? Now food, not past food. Because if they chop turkey well. When the guy they chop farmer turkey, the guy they flesh. people say, I see this man. Awesome. But I'm always very happy though when I see the little change I'm able to create with very little resources. It makes me wonder why our leaders have been failing us so much. So my work is not only to help our community, it's also to challenge our leaders. Because when they see what we are doing, they are challenged to do better. If a young man can abandon his country, an American, say, I want to do this one, it should be a big challenge on them. You understand? So for those of you who follow my work, I so much appreciate you. I want you to continue. I want you to be challenged to do your part. I want you to know that your family member is not the only people that you should be responsible for. You should practice random acts of kindness. And most times, if we give our family members money, then they misuse them. So many women have helped with just 100,000, 150,000, where they don't, their life turn around. If you watch my video, you see all these things there. So many work we do with all the social media. You understand? But I thank God for the help of social media. They let your work go viral. You understand? When I started using social media, a lot of people call me up all sorts of names. Some say I defy political cheap publicity. Some say, so many things. But as a man that has a dream, you don't listen to side talk. As I tell you so, if you slap me, I feel like you slap your other side and still beg you and come out. Because I have a choice to be happy. I don't want when they carry bell like my sister, they shout, they curse everybody. You understand? But she has promised to be a better person today. No more bell.
No, I go to the letter.
No. But the issue with social media these days is getting out of hand. You understand? The issue with social media these days is getting. I think what they should do with social media, you get some content where the people they pay put. If you want to use it that way, you pay for it. Because I see so many of my Edo sisters, Edo brothers, making a bunch of noise, embarrassing our kingdom. If you want to fight a cause, you can fight your cause. But having to start carrying, what do you call it, Ogun, making a bunch of noise, swearing, is unacceptable. So please, if you are part of the social media group or the social media person that continue to belittle our kingdom, I want you to stop. You can address your issue without it's not called for. So please, on behalf of the Oba of Benin, please let's put some respect in our kingdom. So to my dear sisters sitting here today, I really appreciate you guys' efforts. I was told that here in Europe, many men depend on women. And I see that as very wrong. We as Nigerians, we are very hardworking people. We should learn not to depend on our women. We should learn to support our Yes, no, for real. No, I'm just saying in general. I'm not saying German, but most of them do work, but people are not doing work now for the full year today. But Italy, wherever, I see that's very wrong that any man should be depending on their woman just to survive. If you're a man, if you're in Europe, I challenge you to get a job and be responsible for your family. To cut the long story short, the purpose of this event, the main purpose of this event is to do my best to unite all Edo people around the world. I've been to so many cities, so much love. I want to do my best to unite all the Edo people. I think we should have one big organization in Europe that covers all Edo people. The president spoke on their good deeds in Edo. What I really think, if Edo, this is for you, I don't know how you can make it possible. I really think that when you get to Europe,